I thought I had straight hair for the longest time, bro. It's because my mom always put me in a comb over.
Oh yeah, they lied to you. They
So-
wanted you to look more white.
Dude, I was like, yeah.
White passing. My mom too, bro.
No,
he-
like, what's his position? Is he like CFO, like financial guy, like data? Is he like
I think he's strategy. Something
Did you say
business.
what?
You see-
Data,
What's data?
data,
What's that?
data,
What is data?
data.
Data?
Oh. I thought you were saying like the sign theta, like the Greek letters theta.
I'm saying it weird.
I'm not pledging a frat anymore. I'm a member. It's like I don't have to put a bunch of time into that.
Wait,
And
did they make you do like some like random, like? What's
Did
it
you make you
called?
do Hell Week?
Yeah.
no comment.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear
No,
about it.
I can't. I actually can't speak.
I want to hear about it.
There's not. No, I can't speak.
Oh yeah, this is all like the frat. Oh, it's a
You can't break the
secret.
code.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, you know what? I got you guys. Okay, you guys want to hear some frat stories? Go.
What's good, my people? Welcome back to the Stay Humble podcast. Today, we got a special guest. He cracked the code to the college life. He's a computer science and business major, double major. He's a guy who's out there securing his future and getting that bag. And he's getting an internship at MasterCard. Not only that, he's living it up at Wash U. He's out there in the Midwest, literally in the middle of nowhere, St. Louis. But don't let that fool you. This guy's getting all the girls. Standing at a respectable 5'11", 6'2", in Air Forces, 6'10" on his money. This man got it all
guy's
from
all
a
crazy.
mean jump shot to a sharp mind to a sense of humor that keeps you up all night. He keeps you entertained. Let's get ready to rumble.
Okay, well,
Thank you for that.
This is my guy, Johnny.
Thank you for that crazy intro.
we're gonna get ready to rumble, and he's gonna keep me up all night, bro. Can we cancel this podcast? Can we cancel this? I have work tomorrow. Can we cancel this? Okay. Anyway, so tell us a little bit about yourself. So I know that you're going to school in was it Mississippi?
Missouri.
Missouri. Sorry, bro. They sound so similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you grew up here, right? And then
Yeah.
you went to Missouri for school, and now you're studying business and computer science. Really cool combination. You want to tell us a little bit about that and why you decided to go down that route?
Yeah. So I grew up in basically Orange County, California, and then I was applying to schools. Found myself going to Wash U, which is in Missouri. It's in St. Louis, Missouri, and then there, when I got there, I applied as a data science major. So when I got there, I was data science, but I was in their School of Arts and Sciences. So like whenever you get in, they just take you as undeclared, and then you have to like figure out what you want to do. Number one thing, I'm not a huge fan of their arts and sciences school. It's a lot of humanities, a lot of like taking languages stuff. Like I just had to get out, and so I was looking for majors, looking for stuff. And
Wait, so you got in, and then they were, like, you were undeclared, and then they kind of put you where you get accepted into, like for the major.
no, so
You get accepted automatically.
That was
as
such a
undeclared?
dumb question. Wait, can you rephrase that? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do. But I think you automatically get accepted as undeclared.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you apply as like I
The
applied
way
as
he
data
looked at
science.
me, bro, I was like, is he stupid? My bad, bro. Continue.
Yeah, I applied as data science, and then when you get in, for their School of Arts and Sciences, they just accept everyone as undeclared, and then they just give you like a free period of like figure out what you want to do,
Oh.
and then
okay.
by your sophomore year, you have to declare a major, and that's gonna be your major for.
And you're double majoring in, and you chose business and computer science.
So I was looking at their data science major. I chose data science because like, I was like good at like CS and stuff, but I didn't have like, the application for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just picked data science. It was like adjacent enough, but it was like still like brand new. I thought it wasn't like as competitive.
Okay.
And so I think
What's the difference between data science and computer science?
computer
is
science
that?
is like coding apps, coding websites, coding video games. Data science is like making
Analytical.
databases, making
Oh.
yeah. It's like you're just behind the data. Like if you work for Spotify or something, you just have like all everyone's songs that they played in the past year, like the top genre, stuff like that. You just,
And
you just
then-
mess with the data.
Okay, where does data I don't know. I think I'm going off on it. Like
Data analytics.
Data analytics. Like, where does that come into play?
That's like the front side of data science. Data science is like you're building the data set. You're like making sure everything's clean, making sure like I don't know.
Trim white space.
Yeah, you like get rid of all the
file, edit, trim white space.
Yeah, you're in the back. I mean, I guess you just like you're in the back and you're just making sure like everything that comes in is clean, and you're like figuring out how to collect this data, how to do everything with it. And then the data analysts, they get the data and they make like
they test
charts. They make charts with it. They make like dashboards.
Yeah.
With that.
They make a story with like
with
a
the data.
Story
With the data.
Sorry, what did you say?
Wait, doesn't it go hand in hand with business? Because everything is data now, and they're trying to buy data, sell data.
Yeah. There's for me, long story short, I chose. It's not a double major. It's a joint major.
It's a joint major.
WashU has.
What's the difference?
It's one major.
Oh, so business computer science.
But yeah, one major is called BUCS, business computer science.
That's interesting. I never heard that.
And it has two pathways for the business side. One is like data analytics, is like data stuff. Another one is strategy and leadership. And leadership. I'm doing strategy and leadership. That one's like more of like how to manage a company, how to.
That's really good.
Like how to be a leader.
That's really good. That's a good route.
Yeah.
So like okay, so if you were to start a business with that joint venture, like that joint major, how would you do it? And like, where would you jump into?
What industry would you?
What would I jump into?
Yeah. What industry would you jump into? How would you utilize those skills that you're learning?
I think the hardest part about like starting something is like having an idea. Once you have like an idea, and you like thought it through, and like okay, like you've done the research, you've done market research, like you have no competitor, like you have one or two competitors that are like also like just starting off, and you're like okay, like I think a lot of people would spend money on this. That's like the hardest part. Once you have that figured out, the way I would do it, mine is like a little different. My school, honestly, like very lucky. We have, I think it's the #1 like entrepreneurship program in the country.
Oh wow.
So we have like this center called the Eskandar Center, and it's the place where all the startups are, and you go, hey, I have an idea for this company, and they help you out with everything.
That's awesome. Wait, so you said something really interesting. The hardest part is the idea.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like the hardest part is like what comes after the idea. It's like actually creating the product. Especially if it's computer science or like a software, right? Or like a new app. Because it's like, I mean, I guess it's different for everybody. It depends on the skills that you have.
Yeah.
Right? Because I feel like a lot of people have it's so easy to come up with an app idea. And then they get to the part where they have to actually hire the people to make it. They actually have to make it. And they're just like, you know?
I mean, I think the way they do it at the Eskandar Center is like if you have an idea, most people, I think most like, you wouldn't even call them CEOs, like the leaders of their idea.
The big boys.
The big boys. They just either like their friends join them, or I think the whole premise is every semester you like go in a competition and you like pitch your idea to people, and once you get like funding for it, if you like place high, like people are like, okay, I really believe in your idea, I think this is gonna go somewhere. And once you get that to happen, I think you're able to hire other WashU students as like interns or like as like people to help you with your startup during the summer, and they like help pay for that.
I actually had a really bad idea.
What's your idea?
According to other people, it was a bad idea. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
It's an
entrepreneur.
Go for it.
It's a business, okay?
It's a business.
So no one better steal this, okay?
I also had an idea. We'll go on that later.
But a lot of people thought it was bad. Actually, people thought it was good, okay? And then I talked about it a lot, and then people kept poking holes in it. And then they were like, it's kind of bad. But I still think it's okay. Anyway, basically the idea is a coffee shop, right? Just a regular coffee shop. Except all the workers there are trained in therapy. They're trained in some form of therapy, like basic therapy, right?
Whoa.
But they're not trained, they don't have a degree in therapy. Like they don't have an MFT or anything. Or like all the other ones. I don't know what the other ones are, LWT, whatever. they just have the ability to conduct like therapeutic techniques in like communicating, right? And you're already making a face. And basically, someone would come in, get their coffee, right? And they would sit down, and most of the people there that are the first timers, they wouldn't really know it's like a therapy coffee shop.
Yeah.
They just think it's a regular coffee shop, but they sat down, right? And we'd use psychological training to be able to teach the baristas and the waitresses, to be able to communicate with the person, to make them feel so comfortable that they open up to them and they form a connection to the customer.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then they sit down and then they have a full-on therapy session. But like yeah, it would just be...
Well, what if I'm like a customer that's just like trying to get a coffee and just dip?
Yeah, like I'm just trying to
So
rush
that's-
to work.
So that's where it goes, you know, it goes in the shitter. No. Okay, for that situation, I mean, people would have to have really good social skills. The people working there would have to realize that.
Yeah.
Short answers, all right, see you later, right? But if there's this crazy girl that's like on 4 cups of coffee, and she's just like having a terrible day, her boyfriend just broke up with him, right? And she's just sitting there like, the waiter comes up to her and she's like, hey, how's your day? She's gonna blah, blah, blah.
Sorry,
That's our target customer. That's our target customer. And then you sit down and you talk to them and then get them to open up, and then she like talk to her as if she was in a real therapy session. And people would love that. There'd be some people. It wouldn't be like a Santa Ana coffee shop. It would be more like a LA, like West LA, Beverly Hills type coffee shop. You know, where like people would pay like $8 for a coffee probably. That's
Okay.
probably how much we would charge. Like it would be stupid. But yeah, that's my idea.
Interesting.
There's like this Arab coffee shop called Komari, something with a Q. It's like Yemeni, and it's kind of like that, but it's not. You're not going in there and they're like it's therapy. It's just that it just has this Arab vibe. So everybody goes in there, you know, like in Egypt that it's called like an ahwa. You're sitting down on the table.
Fire.
And you're just like having fun and you're communicating with the people around you. So I feel like something like that would be like more
I think
more realistic.
I think it's still doable. I think it's not a great idea, but I think a couple adjustments can make it pretty interesting. It's a unique experimental idea.
But I just
I don't
can't imagine just like walking in, trying to get a coffee, and then having a full conversation with the barista, and then she's trying to like analyze my life or help me out. It just doesn't make sense.
But the thing, okay, so here's the thing. The best thing about it is that you're not promising therapy, and you're not promising like everybody to ignore you and to just get your coffee.
Okay.
It's right in the middle. So it's like...
But you never flirted with a barista before? Like on my
Of
Starbucks?
course I have.
Exactly. So like it's like I got my coffee at Starbucks, whatever, Frappuccino at Starbucks, and I had like a cool 3-minute conversation with her, like.
Yeah, a lot of guys are going to try to hit on them. To be
Yeah,
honest.
exactly.
Oh shoot.
Okay, what if we say that it's a therapy coffee shop? Like, what if we say it's a therapy office, right? But you just go in, and it's like designed in a way to where it's the maximum comfort. To where you just go get a coffee, you sit down, and you end up, there's a bunch of therapists walking around, and you end up getting a conversation where you pick one and you talk to them.
Okay. That's actually better.
Yeah.
If you're just having like 2 therapists on site, and then if somebody just wants to talk to them, they're there.
Now the problem with that is it costs so
That's
much money.
that's so
It costs
expensive.
much
dog.
money,
That's
dude.
so
You
expensive.
have to pay them each like $80,000 a year minimum.
Yeah.
Right. You could take advantage of college students.
Oh,
like, still in school.
undergrad.
Take advantage of them.
We have
Pay them like nothing, and then take them.
to have them as
Yeah.
Yeah.
like unofficial.
For their experience.
That's crazy.
I'm joking. All right, let's get back to you, buddy.
I also had an idea that I was gonna do freshman year.
I want to hear it.
Dude, freshman year, I got to campus. No idea where to get a haircut. I went like 3-4 months, and I was like, yo, I really need a haircut. Like, I really need a haircut. I asked like some senior friend of mine, like every single freshman I know, they're like, oh, I'm just gonna take it when I go back home for like spring break or like whatever break, right? So I like, dude, I can't wait that long. My hair grows fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked a senior friend. He like I don't have a car there. Like most people don't have a car there. He told me about this place that's like I had to Uber there. It was like pretty far. I go, and like I get a haircut from this guy. I'm like, perfect. Like it actually looks good. Like this guy's pretty legit.
Well, what's his race?
He's black.
Okay.
He's legit.
Oh, yeah.
He's legit.
Oh yeah.
I go to him a second time,
Oh, yeah.
right? And then I'm trying to book my third appointment with him. I can't find him on the website. He's just gone. He's gone from the store. He's just vanished.
Wait, so he's a really good haircut?
He's a good dude. Yeah, like he gives really good haircuts. But he's just gone.
Did he just leave?
And now I'm back at square one. Just like, what the hell? What do I do with my haircut? Like, what? I need a haircut. And so
Okay.
this goes on for a while. And it's like there's no good place to get a haircut on this campus. And one day I remember I was playing basketball with my friend, and we were just talking on the way back. And he just comes up to me. He's like, "Yo, what if I'm trying to make a barber shop on campus?"
Mm.
And that was one of the smartest ideas I've ever heard. Like I'd be down to it. I know a lot of like other my friends that would also be down to like get a haircut on campus, and so I literally went up to the Eskandar Center and I made a pitch. Literally the same thing. Like freshman year, I had people like my suite mate freshman year was giving cuts in our bathroom.
Oh,
yeah,
that's sick.
that's what my friend does.
Yeah.
He, you know.
Yeah. So it was like maybe like we could hire like student barbers to, like cut and stuff. But then eventually like, I just didn't have enough time. Like that semester was horrible for me, so I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. Like you have to.
Wait, so
put
you
lot
made a
of effort.
pitch? And then what happened?
I pitched it. They're like, okay, cool, your idea is great. Participate in this competition, whatever. And then the competition was like, oh, you have to like show proof, or like you have to do like a survey of like why this makes. I'm like, this is so much work.
What? That's a great idea.
Yeah, it is, but it would take so much time. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather focus on like school.
Yeah, they had a barber shop at my school. At
Yeah.
Cal State Long Beach on campus.
Yeah. Apparently, I was talking about it. Apparently, they had one, and then COVID shut it down because like no one got a haircut during COVID.
Fair enough, honestly. But
And my friend does that. He cuts. He gives haircuts in his dorm. He gives me. My
you make a lot
haircuts.
of money doing that.
Yeah, exactly. It's
You know,
super
while
smart.
you guys were talking, I just got a new business idea.
Therapist, barber, therapist, barber.
That's actually not a bad one.
Actually,
That's not it, but that's actually not a bad one, bro. That's actually not bad. Think about it. You're getting a haircut. Might as well get therapy at the same time.
For real. But the time
That's
it's
good.
like an hour cutting your hair anyway. So
Bro, you know what? Actually, I have so many thoughts in my head right now. You know what
is your
pisses
business
me
idea.
off when you're getting a haircut and the barber asks you a question and all you hear is zzz, and you're like, what? Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah. Do you think like I don't know? Have you ever gone snowboarding? Like, oh yeah, I have gone snowboarding and start. What kind of board do you use? What? I use wait, what did you say? He's like, what kind of board do you use? Oh, my bad, bro. I use like this random one I got from my cousin. Oh yeah, you can't hear anything he's saying, bro. It's so annoying.
That's such a.
I'm so awkward when I go to the barbershop and they're trying to have a conversation with me. Like, yeah, man.
Dude, you know what? Going to a barbershop is exactly like getting in an Uber. You know how Uber asks you your preference on whether you want to talk to the guy or like
Wait,
just
that's a thing now?
quietly? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's new.
I did not know
When?
that.
Uber will ask you what your
too-
preference is, whether you want to talk to the Uber or whether you want him to stay quiet. It's kind of sad.
Is there a preference for a male or female too?
For what?
For male or female?
Male or female? Oh,
Driver is crazy. He's trying to raise up his Uber driver.
yeah, that's wild,
Wait,
bro.
wait, what's that?
That's
When
a
was
different
that?
story.
That's recent, like 2 months, a couple months?
I was in Vegas like 2 weeks ago,
Oh, wow.
and they asked me, they're like, "Do you want your Uber to shut up, or do you want him to?"
That's crazy.
Not really. They were like, your preference, like talkative or like silent, basically. That's something like that. Anyway, the new business idea that had nothing to do with it, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new
What's your
business idea. Okay.
What is it?
Basically, no, did I lose it? Oh, free barbers.
What? Oh. Wait.
Free
Let me.
barbers.
Oh yeah. I can't. I don't want to.
Barbers aren't locked to barbershops anymore. They're traveling and they
Oh, that's the thing.
no, but like an app for it.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah.
I had. Dude,
you
there-
book
there's
a-
someone
You
at my
book a
school.
barber,
And he comes to your
individual
house.
barbers. Yeah, and you go to them
that's-
or they come to you, and you book them.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Wait, isn't that Booksy, bro? Like, you could do. That's
but for barbers.
Yeah, but
most barbers
there's-
are on Booksy, bro.
Really? Oh yeah, they
Wait,
are.
there's
But-
a-
wait, no. But not like that. Like
Wait, my friend had like I know this guy when I was doing my pitch. There's this one dude that had another idea for like a barber related thing. It's actually like one of the smartest ideas I ever heard. I don't know if I should say it though, cause like, he might be working on it right now. I don't want like.
If you are sure that he's working on it, don't talk about it.
I think he had like 2. Okay, I'll just say it.
Don't
Yeah.
go in detail or something.
It's like a subscription service for your barber, but it'd be like a group of barbers.
subscription.
I think.
Bro, I pay too many subscriptions.
That's kind of sketchy.
Wait,
though.
what does that mean though?
A group of barbers?
So like, wait, would it be?
Wait, so I'm paying like $100
I
a
lucky
month
forgot.
for
Maybe it's like Tinder for barbers.
Wait, what?
I might. I don't know.
Swipe
I
right or
lucky
left if
forgot.
it's a good barber?
That's wild.
No. There's
forgot
gotta
that.
be something with it. He like wanted to bring like a whole group of barbers together, on like one site, and then he wanted you to pay like a subscription, and you could go to any single one of the barbers whenever you want, whatever is like most convenient to you,
In like any location?
in like your general area, yeah, or any location, yeah, as long as they're partnered with like his app or whatever.
You know what? That could work actually. You know what? Have you guys heard of Active and Fit?
No.
Have you heard of Active and
Is
Fit?
that like an app?
Dude, so basically, it's a subscription service for gyms, right? It's really cheap.
Oh.
It's $28 a month,
Wow.
and you get access to any gym in like their database, in their network.
Oh wow.
And this doesn't just include some BS gyms in some guy's garage,
Yeah.
right? It includes 24-hour, includes Fitness 19, Choose, Crunch,
Damn.
Fitness?
yeah, YMCA, LA Fitness,
Damn.
all of them.
For 28 months.
The
for
only
28 a month?
caveat is you have to switch from month to month. So if you want to go to LA Fitness 1 month, right? That month you have to stay with LA Fitness. The next month, if you want to change your membership, you have to change to YMCA, and you have to cancel the
Wait,
LA
but
Fitness.
I'm paying.
Wait, but it's still $28 a month.
Yeah, $28 a month. Like you would switch anytime, every month.
What?
Every month to
Wait,
any gym.
that's
I have it.
cheaper.
I have
Bro.
it. I've had it for a while.
Then
I've
let
had
me
it
do
for
that.
3 years.
Bro,
Get it.
you know how much I'm paying
Get
on
it.
my gym membership?
How much?
Like $380 a year.
Dog, don't you go to free? Like your school gives you a free gym.
Yeah, go to your school.
Oh,
gym.
dude, it's so bad though.
What?
the arc is so packed. I can't even
I
work
felt-
out.
yeah,
It
it's
has
really
like 2
packed.
benches, and I'm not gonna be waiting in a line of 20 people. It goes all the way
Yeah.
to the basketball courts.
Bro, your gym is like 4 times as big as this one at my school, and I still go to mine.
Yeah, but so the way that gyms get paid money is that Active and Fit pays them a little bit of money guaranteed no matter what every month,
Oh, like a roll.
and so it's worth it for them. It's worth it because no matter what they get money, whether people come, whether they don't, Active and Fit is paying them a certain amount.
Damn.
Oh,
So they don't even care if you sign up through Active and Fit or not. It's a win-win for the customer, and it's a win for the gyms.
Yeah.
It's genius. So that barbershop idea could work.
Yeah.
Well, anyone who doesn't know Active and Fit, go sign up now. It's the best
but
deal
let's
ever.
talk about how
Yeah, we're not
barbers are
sponsored.
making more than me. I was talking to my barber. Guess how much he told me he makes in a year.
They look you make bank.
Yeah, he's
if
telling me he
they
makes
have good customers.
150.
Yeah.
Starting job for
150K?
engineer. Yeah, 150 a year.
That's
and
crazy.
And I told him, you know how much I'm going to school 4 years. If I want to become an engineer, the starting salary is like 90K. I was like, bro, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That's true, man.
And on Irvine too, for me,
You gotta be black.
it's $60 for a haircut.
In
For-
Irvine?
Yeah. I was like, bro, he said with beard. I was like, beard or without beard? I was like, yeah, of course with beard. He's like $60. He's like, without beard, 50. I was like, bro, why am I paying 50 for a haircut, bro?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the thing is like both of those professions take years and
Yeah.
energy of working hard to get there, right?
Yeah.
Like a barber, I think they're capped out at a certain point. I feel like
Yeah.
it's
you
really
get
hard to
capped.
hit 250, 300K as a barber.
Yeah.
As an engineer, it's possible. After like 25, 30 years, and you become a head engineer, if you work hard, you can get there 250 to
Yeah.
300,
I
right?
mean, you can like make your own barbershops, expand and stuff.
And they get like the benefits you get, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the benefits, bro. The benefits cost a lot of money.
Exactly.
They're valuable.
No, but how
so,
did we
yeah.
go from like haircuts going from $15, $20
I
to like 50,
know.
60? How
Dude,
does
yeah,
that happen?
when I was a kid, my mom took me to this dude. I paid $6 for a haircut.
When was that?
Wow.
was that like,
$6. I think I was in elementary school, bro.
$6?
Fire. Were they good?
Oh, hell. It's some Asian dude in like some illegal place, bro.
No barbershop license.
Dude, my mom.
It was like 10-minute haircuts, bro. Like, zing.
Just freaking throwing the blade at your head.
But I love soccer
Yeah, that's
moms.
right.
My friends on my soccer team, his mom would cut all our hairs before practice.
That's
for,
nice.
For like $7.
Damn.
All of them? That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Like we would line up, and that was like in 2015. So it's been a while, but damn.
That's a lot of work to cut. How many kids were you?
It was a team of 12.
Were you guys all? Was she just buzzing all of you guys?
No, she actually
Like fades?
No, it wasn't fade. It was like back then it was a comb over. That was the style.
Oh, I remember that
And then she does the line. It's like because Ronaldo. He
nice little church boy.
Dude.
Dude, you kind of need them to put like clothes. You're hanging clothes in the closet.
Yeah.
So, I had no way of getting hangers. It was the most embarrassing thing ever, bro. I had to ask my roommate's mom to pick up hangers for me at Target,
Oh, damn.
Why?
and
don't like
I had to
shopping
pay
center?
them.
That's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it was really awkward. But like when moving in, you need to have at least one parent. Like I think that's the most important thing. Cause like if you mess up, like they got you. Like they'll probably rent a car, and then if you like forget anything from home, like, they'll just straight away go to the store. Like you got it.
Yeah. Sounds like your parents are the homies.
My parents?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, they went with you, right?
No, they didn't.
Oh,
He's saying like
he should have had your parents.
I should have had one of my parents with me.
I'm an
for the
idiot.
first week, like help you settle in.
It was literally the weekend. It was like 3 to 4 days
Oh, okay.
Okay.
just to like settle in, move in.
So so we were talking about items.
Yeah,
You brought a parent.
Well,
So you,
Pack 'em in the
so
suitcase.
you view your parents as items?
no. Like your parents, like they help you get.
I know. I'm
They
messing
unlock
around.
like 10 plus items because they
That's
can
true,
just take you to the store.
That's true. That's a good one. Okay, second item.
There's the bank account.
It also depends. My freshman year, I had a roommate, so it was like 2 beds in one room, and it was low-key like kind of annoying. Let's see.
Ramen.
We have a like on campus grocery store, where they like we have meal points.
Fancy.
We have meal points, and then you could go to like that store and you could swipe your
That's
school
fancy.
card and get food.
Grocery store.
Like,
That's really smart.
Well,
man.
not like grocery. It's like kind of small. It's like there's a bunch of drinks. Like if you want Monster, if you want like whatever
okay.
juices.
Yeah.
There's chips. There's ramen.
They don't
there's
got no like
cereal.
organic vegetables.
They have like very little row. It has like bananas,
Like some fruits.
kiwis.
Okay, hey, that's pretty good.
Like some like grapes and stuff. And they have some microwavable stuff. And just a bunch of like protein bars, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's also really like a protein drink, like a shake, like one of those Fairlifes that has like 42 grams of protein. It's $7.
Those are fire.
$7.
$7
In
for
St.
one.
Louis.
It's because it's meal points,
That's crazy.
so it's not like real money. Like I lucky buy it.
Where do you get the meal points from?
It's part of tuition.
Oh, so they give you a certain amount every year?
So I get it for free, because of financial aid.
Oh, okay.
But
Wait, so everything you get for free?
I get 3,000 meal points per semester.
What?
So I have like basically $3,000
Oh, food.
for food.
That's really good.
I'll do it. It's good, and then you run out. So
You went crazy, huh?
no, low-key, I have a boba addiction.
Really? Do they have boba?
We have a one boba shop. It's called Corner 17. I think it's only in like the Midwest or St. Louis.
And it's you could use the meal points there?
You can use meal points there,
Wow.
but it's like $6 per boba. But
So like 15 points for a boba?
16 meal points. There's 6 meal
Oh,
points.
so 1 point is $1.
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty good.
if you transfer it when you're buying your like part of your tuition, it's a little more because I think meal points don't have tax on them, but your actual money.
Wait,
does,
there's no
or
food.
something.
There's no tax on food. Right?
Am I tripping?
There's definitely tax on food.
No, there's not. A grocery food, no, but fast food, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm getting food at like grocery like. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
you won't
like
get
food.
taxed on that. Only fast food gets taxed.
Okay.
Like
okay.
restaurants, bro.
What's
Or,
the
like we have
se-
like dine-in places.
What's the
Yeah.
second item?
If you have a roommate that's in the same room as you, you need earplugs
Oh, earplugs.
so you can sleep at night.
Oh.
Earplugs.
That's a good one, bro.
That's smart.
I discovered that, dude. I actually discovered that the other day. I've been living with my roommates for almost 2.5 years now. Right? I got some. My original roommates were really quiet.
Yeah.
Everyone would go to sleep at like 9 p.m. They were like good, dignified people. One of them was like 32. Another one was like 27. Another one was like 25. And they all went to sleep at 9. Super serious about work. Okay?
Damn.
All those guys moved out, and now I have my real friends actually move in with me.
Okay.
Okay?
That's party all night.
It's a disaster. Bro. It's a disaster, bro. Every day is just like making like unlimited noise at like 10 p.m. Like this person will come over, they're wrestling in the living room. Oh, sorry, David, we forgot. I know you're trying to sleep for work tomorrow. My bad. So I got these sleep pods, like, have you heard of Oslo sleep pods?
No.
They're like these really, really small earphones. You put in your ear, they play like silent noise, and it blocks out all noise. They're expensive. They're like $300.
I don't need. I have a single now, bro. I don't need them. I don't need those anymore.
Dude, but you have a single now?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I'm
So you
so
got rid of that problem. But dude, those things saved my life, dude. Like, it was terrible. But yeah. All right, what's your third item?
If you want to be cool with your friends, you gotta be the one with the speaker.
Speaker.
That's a
Family
good
music.
one, dude. Anywhere you go, you bring it?
No, just in my room. What?
Oh.
Nah. Well, if you're like, if you know you're going to someone else's dorm and they don't have one, then you can probably bring it with you.
Okay.
But I don't know. My friend had a JBL one. Like best like late night
That's a good
talks
that's a good
and
brand.
like just like vibing with just friends.
Yeah, low key, dude. Like getting a good speaker can really change the
Like,
vibe.
people want to
the
be in
whole
your
energy.
suite.
Yeah, literally.
People like, I remember freshman year, his room was the hangout spot.
Oh, that's the
Just
best.
because of the speaker?
Just because he had a speaker, just because it was always, you gotta make sure your room is clean. His room was always clean. It was nice. It was just always a spot.
That's yeah, like having a speaker really does change the vibe, and it makes people like want to be with you.
Yeah.
Like want to be your friend and stuff. Like, you know, you're just sitting there, like if you're on the beach, you got a bonfire going, you got loud
Bro,
music.
there's no
blasting
beaches
around.
in Missouri, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm talking about my
This guy's
life.
in the middle of the cold.
I'm talking about my happy life in Southern California.
Well, it's
by the
below
beach.
like zero over there.
Screw you, bro.
But yeah, no, having a speaker really does change the vibe. It completely changes the situation.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. All right, that's good. So you're a parent, right?
Yeah,
It's an
you're a
object.
parent.
And then a speaker, and then what was the second one again?
Earplugs.
Oh, earplugs.
Earplugs.
All right, dude, fire. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think that dorm life makes you grow up faster?
Makes you grow up faster.
Yeah. Like make you mature because you have to do your own laundry.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I still don't know how to do laundry.
I did not. I had to learn how to do laundry. I had to learn how to be responsible with my own time. Like, I don't have. Like your parents are not there telling you like, oh, like lock in, like do your work, or like lock in, like you should go to sleep right now. You have something to wake up early for tomorrow. It's definitely like a lot different. You have to figure out how you're gonna get your own food. You just plan out your own, like literally, it's a blessing, and what's the opposite of blessing?
Curse.
It's a blessing and not a blessing
And
at
a
the same
curse.
time.
Curse.
Cause like,
Curse.
I want to
It's
consider
the
it a
same.
curse.
Just
no,
use
that's
it.
the saying. It's a
Just
blessing
use
and a
it,
curse.
please.
It's a blessing and a curse
Yes.
at the same time. Yeah, you're like a free man. You can do whatever you want. You don't have your parents like on,
So what have
on your
you-
neck.
What's like the most crucial lessons? What have you learned from moving out? I'm always curious because like, dude,
Moving out,
I learned so
you
much.
learn a lot about yourself.
I learned so much about myself when I moved out.
You learn a lot about yourself. I don't really know.
Like, do you discover yourself a little bit more?
You just you get a, well, that also comes with college. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I learned so much about myself.
You get to, you learn, you're always around like other students as well,
Yeah.
and so you get to kind of see like which kind of people you're more like attracted towards, or like trying to hang out with more.
Men or
You
women.
also get to see like if you're the, all right, bro.
Yeah.
You also get to
Oh,
see
that's right.
if you're like, you get to see your friends, you get to see how they live their life. My roommate was always like, he was one of, I don't know how to say this. He's one of the most hardworking people I know.
Mhm.
I look at his calendar. Oh, I had to learn how to use a calendar, bro. Like,
Oh.
I've never used a calendar before.
Dude.
I always plan out everything now. Everything's on my calendar. My classes are on my calendar. Just, I will put my workout sessions in my calendar. Everything's in my calendar. And
How do you keep like? Because I feel like things internet like.
it's hard. You gotta leave like.
I'm
some
still
wiggle room.
struggling with that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, low-key me too, but my freshman year roommate, he's also my suite mate this year. This guy, you look at his calendar, he's like 3 things booked for the same time. Like, he's the busiest person I know, but somehow he does all of it.
Multitask to the extreme or what?
No, it's not like.
He's a streamer?
That was like an exaggeration. He's not. What?
Oh,
To the extreme, I said.
they said to stream.
I said.
It's like an exaggeration.
Nah, you're good.
But like every single block of time in his day is booked. Like I literally the other day I asked him like, "Yo, we should catch up," because I like haven't talked to him in a while. He's like super busy.
So let me put in the calendar.
Yeah, let me. Well, yeah, we're looking at both of our calendars trying to see what time to fit. No time fits.
Damn.
Like we literally cannot. Like, we literally had to resort to like 11 p.m. like 12, like midnight little talk, in our dorm.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like once you got two people together that are super busy, like it just gets impossible to make time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's hard because the stuff that you have on both of your calendars are probably super important.
Yeah.
Like it's probably like classes, studying, blah blah blah. Like you have any clubs?
Dude, I have a part-time job.
You have a part-time job too?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I have a part-time job and I'm trying to co-found. I'm a co-founder of 2 clubs. First,
let's hear about them.
Data Science Network.
Wow. Okay.
WashU Data Science Network. This is the first data science club on campus. One of my friends, when I was a data science major, one of my friends came up to me and was like, "Yo, I have this great idea of planning out like this whole data science thing." I'm like, "Cool, I'm there." So I'm helping make that.
That's awesome, bro. Good leadership skills you're learning.
Yeah. We had a guest speaker from Meta the other day.
Wow,
Meta.
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Congrats. What were they? Can you
What was
tell
his
us?
position?
Like, what was his position?
Yeah.
Male, female?
It's a dude. He graduated from WashU. And
No people questions, bro.
he did like consulting, I think, first. And then he got into Meta. What?
No, sorry, I'm laughing because I asked you male or female. And he was like, what's up with the male or female question?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I want to visualize them in my head.
Yo.
Okay? I just want to know what we're working with here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was pretty cool.
Um,
No, like what? But like, what's his position? Is he like CFO, like financial guy, like data? Is he like
I think he's strategy.
strategy?
Something
Did you say
business.
What?
You say-
Data.
What's data?
Data.
What's that?
Data.
What is data?
Data. Data.
Data?
Oh. I thought you were saying like the sign theta, like the Greek letters theta.
I'm
said-
saying it weird. I said
No. I just
No, you said theta.
data. Yeah, I thought you said theta.
Data.
What?
No,
Oh,
now you're saying data.
data. Yeah.
Sorry, I heard theta.
Oh,
You say
No,
you
you're
have
good,
a T
you're
at the
good.
beginning, bro.
I don't.
You're good, bro.
Not yet.
It's fine, bro. You're wearing a Spider-Man hat. You're better than us.
Oh.
Okay. Spider-Man. beanie.
Spider-Man.
Alright. That's pretty cool though. So one of them was the data science club.
The
What was
other
the other
one
one?
is hold up. Orthodox Christian Fellowship.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
awesome, dude.
For all the Orthodox Christians out there.
What kind of Orthodox? I know you're getting Coptic people, right?
Dude, we have
What other?
there's me.
Please tell me there's other Coptic Christians.
there's one senior.
Christians besides.
There's like 2 in.
There's
San-
only 2 Coptics.
Go what?
Yeah, he's in Missouri.
In
Okay,
Missouri, bro.
Okay.
It's,
What are the other ones?
Hey, if you're a high school student out there, please apply to WashU, bro.
Yeah.
Please.
What are the other Orthodox Christians that are? in
There's
the-
hella Ethiopians.
Oh, cool.
They're looking. I love the Ethiopians.
Yeah, they
Habeshas.
are.
I
I
love
met
Habeshas.
a few. Yeah.
All my friends are Habeshas.
Habeshas?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like an Ethiopian.
Habeshas is like another word, like Coptic.
Yeah, Coptic. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Any other types?
There's probably some other ones. I don't know. The main one is the
Any Russians?
Are there like
Ethiop-
yeah. Serbian,
Russian.
Russian.
I don't think so.
No.
There's like an Eritrean.
Dude, Russians can like, it's like in Russian Orthodoxy, it's like so, it's completely normal to just like throw down vodka.
Dude, if I had a
crazy.
Russian accent right now.
It's true.
Vodka.
It's actually completely
vodka.
normal.
Niet.
In Russian Orthodoxy, you just throw down vodka.
That is heresy.
crazy.
Niet.
That's heresy?
Niet.
No, okay. It's not like, I'm saying like it's much more normalized. Like the Greek Orthodox Church, they got wine and beer at their festivals at church.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wait, well, we don't.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not. You
You
can't
know,
take communion
at the after
at
party,
the
you can do
Greek
whatever you want.
Orthodoxes, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying like, but Greek
Oh, yeah.
Orthodoxy is almost like, it's like one tiny thing that's a little bit different. And it's like, because they believe that we're lying about what we're saying.
oh, it's the monks at Athos.
It's 'cause I think it's, we believe in one God, like, that descended from, or that came from
No. It's not the creed.
the Father. Yeah.
It's
Or is
just
that
the-
Catholic? That's Catholic.
No. It's just the difference is that we say like we believe that one God. I mean, Christ, His divinity, has not parted for a single moment or a twinkling of an eye or like that. We never separated. They say it's two natures in one.
Yeah, we say it's one
One
nature
and
with
two.
two. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dumb.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
It's just dumb confusion.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
Damn.
not like that different. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get into this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got Orthodox Club, dude. How do you manage all of that? Like you said, calendar. Is that enough?
Dude, last semester, when I had a part-time job, I had, was it five or six classes?
Wow.
And then helping these two clubs. I was rushing a frat, or like pledging for a flat, and then I was recruiting for jobs. So I got cooked last semester.
Yeah.
Absolutely demolished.
So you're on break right now. What are you gonna do different when you get back?
Well, it's still the same semester. I'm not quarter system.
Oh, you just came back.
Yeah.
You just a week.
No. So last semester was
So you're on spring break.
from
or?
summer to winter.
No,
So
but
what
you're
do
on spring
it was
break
fall.
for the
You're on
second
spring break
semester,
now, right?
Yeah, for the this semester is a lot more chill. I'm done recruiting for jobs. Like I have a internship for the summer.
That's good.
I'm not pledging a frat anymore. I'm a member. It's like I don't have to put a bunch of time into that. And
Wait, did they make you do like some like random, like what's
Did
it
you make you
called?
do Hell Week?
Yeah.
no comment.
Oh.
No, I want to hear it. I want to hear
No,
about it.
I can't. I actually can't speak.
I want to hear about it.
There's not. No, I can't speak. about
Oh yeah, this is all like the frat. Oh, it's a
You can't break the
secret.
code.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, you know what? I got you guys. Okay, you guys want to hear some frat stories?
Yeah.
I have a friend that was in a frat and he did not give a crap about that stupid code. He told me everything what they did.
this. All right, go for it.
Okay, and you could just like blink if they did the same thing.
Danger, blink 3 times.
You could blink.
Hey, we're not like horrible.
No, so like
Alright,
one
go
of
for
them,
it.
dude, this is crazy, dude. I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube, but basically they, yeah, he did not go through this, brother. His reaction. Basically, there's like multiple days of Hell Week, right? Of course.
Yeah.
And one of the days, they like tied them up, right? A bunch of guys, and made them sit on a couch, and they put on like.
Oh,
how
a
do I say
movie?
this? No, not necessarily. Like, it was
Like
corn.
music?
They put on corn,
Oh.
but not regular corn. They put on like
Male to male.
no. Can I say that?
Oh damn.
Can I say it on YouTube?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's just
Hey, people know. People
Hey,
know.
some
Let's
Transformer
continue.
corn.
Yeah. Okay. They put on Transformer corn. Okay, and they made them sit there. I mean, I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
They made them sit there and watch it, and the first person to like get an erection, like they would make them like
oh
yeah.
my god. I'm scarred for life.
I forgot what the punishment was. Or it was like not a punishment, but I forgot what they did. They were like whatever. So that was one of them.
Oh,
another
hell
time,
no.
they made them strip completely naked,
Bro, what
strip
the
completely
hell?
naked, and they put them all in a corner in a garage, right? And they made them sleep in like one corner of the garage, like this, like corner. Like, he literally described it to me. Like he showed me like this corner, right? And it was like 10 guys, and like this corner.
Bro.
Right here.
That's some
Morning wood?
PD3 stuff, bro. Come on.
And they made them like they would all like slowly fall asleep, and while they were falling asleep, they took a bucket, they pissed in it. All the like the upper guys,
my
I forgot what they're called, like the
upperclassmen?
the frat like father like
The senior.
what is it
frats?
called, like the senior guys. There's a name for it.
I don't know the members, bro.
No, like the guys that are already in it that have been there for a while. The bigs.
Well, that's everyone. That's okay. Go for it.
The bigs, right? The bigs, they peed in a bucket, and then they would throw it on them while they were sleeping.
While they're naked.
Yeah, while they're naked, sleeping
my
in the corner in the
Alright,
garage.
bro. That's
disgusting, come
hell
on.
Yeah.
no.
But what? Okay, why do we go all through that just to join us? Come on now.
It's for the brotherhood.
What
You have to
brotherhood?
show how much you care.
That's some PD3
You have
stuff.
to show how much you
That's
you buy
PD3.
it, bro.
That's PD3.
No, another one wasn't
Funny thing.
as bad, but they made them like, this one was kind of cool, but they had a spoon in their mouth and they put an egg, right, and then they have to run up a mountain. If the egg falls off and it breaks, you're out of the frat, like you're just out.
That's cat.
Yeah, it is cap because the guy really liked the guy that was my friend, and he just like it broke and he was like it's fine, like
Yeah,
you're still in.
it's cat.
But yeah, dude, those are some of the stories I heard.
But
Crazy.
From my school, Hell Week was just a boxing.
Bro, why are you talking like you're in a frat?
No, I'm not in a frat.
Oh,
but
and in that same frat,
my
sorry,
friend
one last
100%
thing.
told me.
In that same frat, someone died from alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
In that same
that's
frat.
disgusting.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay,
weird.
damn.
My bad. Continue.
Yeah. No, though not mine. Like my friend, he showed me. He was like, "Can you join?" And it's like Hell Week was boxing. You just have to box a bunch of guys. Loki wasn't bad.
That's kind of fun.
It is, but like, what is that PD3 stuff, man?
PD3.
Yeah.
PD3.
Like that. It's like another word. I'm not trying to say the word, but yeah, that's kind of weird, you know. Pedo. Yeah, there's some weird stuff, you know what I'm saying?
But how's that pedo? How's that PD3?
Because like you see some grown man strip naked, and then you're just like watching them. And
Grown man, what? Wait, what? How? How's it grown man? What grown man?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? It's all college students.
Well, this is not the gym.
There's only possible scenario is a 17-year-old pledging.
This is not the gym, bro. You see like those uncles like.
No, I'm saying like no, you're grown.
Bro.
You're grown as a guy. Like you're 18. You're an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like.
What do you?
Nah, let's move on, bro.
What? No, it's fine. It's fine.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really wild, bro. Okay, anyway, let's move on from that.
Yeah.
But okay, so I want to get deep, right? So like, what's your personality like? I love to get into people's personalities. I love to understand them more, right?
Okay.
So let's go through the personality, the big five, right? Are you introvert or extrovert? And also, how do you feel like college has changed that? Like, do you know the big five personality traits?
No.
Okay, so
is it the INJ whatever?
There's that one, but there's a simpler one that I like to go with.
Okay.
There's ocean, right? So first one is
canoe. That's the
also
acronym.
canoe, yeah.
Yeah.
Conscientiousness.
Okay, what's that?
Conscientious is your ability to organize things, and you're like how organized you are, how like on top of it, like, you know, you walk in your room, is it clean? Is it like everything has its own place, right?
Okay, for that, I think of myself as a very conscientious person. What? How do you say it?
Conscientious.
Conscientious.
Let me pull up the full definition for real.
Person.
It's like how organized, responsible, detailed.
I'm definitely not perfect.
Oriented, goal oriented you are.
But you said you never use a calendar. That's not very conscientious.
Well, okay, bro. But once you, I feel like before you get to college, you don't really know who you are.
Actually, that is facts.
Like,
that is facts.
Now I could say, like, people ask me like who are you, I could tell you like blah 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 blah.
Oh man, dude.
Like, I know who I am.
That question is so tough.
Yeah.
I want to get into that question, Loki, but let's go. Let's fit after the personality traits. But that question is really important. I actually want to talk about that. All right. So, scale of 1 to 10, how conscientious?
I try to be 10. I would say I'm like an 8.
Okay.
What about agreeableness? Like how kind.
I used to be very agreeable. And then you kind of learn just like people like kind of manipulate or like kind of take advantage of how agreeable you are.
Dude.
So I'm definitely like on the more unagreeable side right now.
Dude, so I always say this, right? But the best people to have as roommates are the most agreeable people. I'm serious.
Like they don't have an opinion?
Like no, it's not like that. It's not like I'm trying to take advantage of them or anything like that. I'm agreeable too. I'm a super agreeable person.
Yeah.
Having like living with all agreeable people is the best thing you could do. Because like they all don't want to cause a problem. And so they all work.
I agree with you.
Work together to avoid every problem possible. Like you're like, hey, I really appreciate if you stop. Yeah, I got you. Because they don't want to. They're afraid of problems, including me. Like I'm talking about myself too.
Yeah.
I don't want problems. I've gotten better at being more disagreeable, but having roommates as that are agreeable are the best.
You have to be careful, like.
But it's bad as well.
Like, well, if someone's like pissing you off, you tell them like, yo, like you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Like you can't just be like, okay, like whatever, like this guy's doing this. Like you can't just agree to like whatever they're doing.
Yeah, 100%. There's a balance.
Yeah, there's
you have to
definitely
be able
a
to
balance.
confront people.
I used to be way more on the agreeable side. Definitely like went down a few levels. Was
there a situation or scenario where you were like, okay, this is getting too much. Like I have to really change.
It's definitely my like freshman year roommate.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was super agreeable, and I think I wanted him to be super agreeable. But then I noticed like, damn, he's not like agreeing to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it was working out for him. Like he's like I guess you could say he's like kind of more greedy, or like takes up like he's like always like dibs on the best thing that's possible. You know?
Yeah.
So like, and it like works out for him. So I'm like, all right, maybe I could also do that. And then, cause I guess this also applies to like real life.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just, sometimes you can't just wait. You're in your place in line. You have to like take action, like just like, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, you're gonna make other people mad.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's still worth it. It's just like the only way to like get ahead in your career, or, like get ahead in life.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get other people mad.
Mm-hmm.
And I only realized that when I got to college. Like I thought, oh, I could make everyone happy and still get what I want, but that's just not how it works.
Mm-hmm.
So like after seeing how my roommate, freshman year roommate, like worked with that, balanced his life with that. On it, like I wouldn't say I'm at his level. Maybe I think he also like changed and became more agreeable.
Mm.
But like we definitely like I think we both like went in the middle, somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm. No, that's really good. I think you made a really good point there. Like when you just are fully agreeable with people, they take advantage of you.
100%.
And step all over you and like, and so I think it's good. Like, so what did you do to try to become more agreeable? Because like I know that feeling you're talking
Less
about.
agreeable?
More
agreeable.
To become more agreeable?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
Less agreeable. My
less
bad.
agreeable.
How did you become less agreeable? Because I know what you're talking about. Because when you're a super agreeable person, and like you have to try to take what you need to take, or like put your foot down, it feels really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it feels like almost painful to do it. So how did you do that? Like what was that like?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, I think like this is why college is great.
Okay.
You're always around people.
No answer.
I mean, I don't. I don't really know.
No, that's all good, bro.
You're always around people in college. So like one of the things I would say to do if you're in college is like socialize as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I 100% know my social skills went from like a 2 to like an 8 in the past 2 years.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Just because of how many people you're around. Like I've probably talked to more people in those 2 years than the rest of my life combined.
Mm-hmm.
And you just learn more. You just learn like how to interact with people, how to manage being agreeable or disagreeable, how to like make sure people still view you as a good person, but like you still get what you want.
Mm-hmm.
It just comes through practice.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's a balance for sure, and you get to meet like all different types of people. That's the best thing about college, especially if you go to like a really diverse college. You get to interact with people that are completely different from you.
Yeah.
Completely different world. Like also, that's why everybody's so so left leaning. Is because like you kind of have to be in college, like or like have that kind of mindset a little bit to a certain degree, to be able to interact with everybody.
Yeah.
Because like if you're closed minded and you go up to someone who's like black and you base it off of everything you learn in the media, like you're gonna look like an idiot. Because not every black person is the same, or not every Asian person is the same. Everybody's different. And so people have different personalities, different interests, different ways of speaking, and you have to get used to all of it. So I think it really does teach you a lot, honestly. Mm-hmm. Okay, so more high in introversion. So you changed to introversion, like more extroverted. I mean,
I think I was always extroverted. I just didn't know how to like do it effectively.
Okay.
Be extroverted like well.
Okay.
So before college, I'd try to be extroverted, and then it wouldn't work out well. So I'm like, okay, it's kind of hard to be like, it's kind of hard to talk to this person. So I'd just become more introverted because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my nature in itself is to be extroverted.
Oh yeah. That's fair enough. I mean, like I said, I feel like you learn a lot in college.
100%. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. What's the next one? Wait, so we were on.
It's N. It's N.
N? Oh,
Yeah.
neuroticism? That was
Yeah.
kind of stupid.
Yeah. It's like how prone to stress to you.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what? How much you're affected? Actually, that was pretty important. I don't know why I
Like
said that. It's like how much you're affected by emotions. Like how much you're day to day. Like when something bad happens to you, are you like super bummed out about it? You can't focus on anything else, or is it like whatever? You just move on.
Your stress, anxiety, like depression.
I want it to be like whatever, but there's definitely like a little bit. So like, I'd say like, it kind of depends on what it is, to be honest. But like if I just failed an exam and like has no effect on my future, if I like worry about like this exam like I just failed, like I guess I still think about it like damn I just missed that, like I just failed the exam, but like in my mind I'm like, why am I thinking about this? Like I can't change the fact, I can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So like just move on.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I think that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
No, there's you said we covered extroversion and there's also openness.
Oh.
Openness?
You feel like you're open? Openness as in creativity, new ideas.
Like how curious you are?
Like, do you have constant new ideas every day, and you can't like
Mhm.
focus from how many new ideas you have?
Hell no.
All right. So like lower on that.
I'd say like right in the middle. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. I mean, we got to the personality. Pretty
Yeah.
cool. I love analyzing people's personality. I feel like I learn a lot about them from the personality. You know. Okay.
What's next?
That's all. No, I'm just kidding. Wait. So
You
I
want
actually
me-
want to talk to you guys about the agreeableness thing, right? So I actually really relate to you about the roommate thing,
Okay.
where you had a bad roommate and that caused you to be less agreeable, right? I moved into like this house, right? And I didn't know anybody in that house except one guy. He had been my friend for like a month or two, right? And in the beginning he was kind of cool. Like he was chill. He was like super accommodating, whatever, right? And as I lived along with him, I started noticing like he was like a really, really, really like greedy person.
Yeah.
Like wanted everything for himself. He didn't really care about anybody else around him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was all about what he wanted, right? And we had come up with a deal for the coffee, right? Because me and him, we woke up at the same time. We had the same kind of routine, right? So we agreed that we'd switch off between who would make the coffee every week. So one week he'd make the coffee for me and him, and then the next week I'd make the coffee for both of us, back and forth, right? So one week he made the coffee. The first week he made the coffee, right? The second week I made the coffee. The third week he made the coffee. Whatever, back and forth. And then the fifth week I made the coffee. The sixth week I made the coffee. The seventh week I made the coffee.
Damn.
The eighth week it was like him, and then the ninth week I made the coffee. The 10th week I made the coffee, and then I started getting annoyed, right?
Yeah.
So we would go surfing in the morning, and I'd come back from surfing. And one time I was coming back from surfing, right?
Damn, you surf.
Yeah, occasionally. I'm bad though. I used to be better.
I want to get into it, like Loki.
It's really fun. You should come with me while you're on break.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we'll talk about it after.
All right. So I kept making the coffee every day, right? And so one time I was coming back from surfing. We had just talked about it the week before. He was like, I'm going to make the coffee. I was like, okay, cool. Like, we got this cleared up. I've been making coffee for 2 weeks in a row now. He's going to do it this time, right? I get back, coffee's not made.
Are you sure he's
Right.
just like not? Are you sure he's not just lazy? Like he just doesn't.
Yeah,
can't
he
get
is
it?
lazy, but let me tell you what happens next. Like,
Okay.
you won't believe it, right? So I get annoyed, right? And I'm my casual, agreeable self this whole time.
Yeah.
Not really saying anything, just continually making it. I started making the coffee, right? Again, and I was like super pissed off that morning. I was like, dude, this is bullshit. Like, he literally said he's gonna make it. I'm making it again for the third week in a row. Like, this is so annoying. I'm putting stuff in, he comes in, he's like, oh, you're making it. Like, this is how he talks, right? He goes, oh, you're already making the coffee? Oh, I was actually gonna make it. And I was like, well, it's 9:30. I have to go to class, and you haven't made it, and you've been awake for an hour. Like, are you serious? And then he was like, okay, bro, relax, like, whatever. And then I started making it or whatever, like, continuing making it. And then he went back to his room, and he came back, and he came up to me, and he's like, you know what, bro? Like, he felt the aggression in my voice. He was like, you know what, bro? You're gonna make me coffee, and like every week, if you want to use my machine, because it's his machine.
Oh.
And I was like, so you're gonna make me make you coffee every single day? And he's like, yeah. If you want to use it, that's just how it's gonna be. And I was like, bro, we had a deal. Like, if you have a deal with somebody, you don't just ignore it for a couple weeks and then you just say F them, right? And he's like, yeah, well, you're gonna make me coffee, and it's my machine.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, I'll get a new machine then. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then he walks away, and I continue making the coffee because I want coffee. I'm a big coffee guy. I'm an addict, whatever. So I'm making it, and he comes back to me and he says, "That's right, make my coffee, bitch." Like, just straight up, like, just says that.
Damn.
And I like look at him, and that's how he jokes. Like, he jokes around like that. But to me, it was like, okay, that's crazy, bro. And at that point, I was like fuming, like just shaking, like.
Wow, I would have taken the coffee and spilled it on him.
Bro, I was so pissed off, bro. So I was like still like putting in the filter or whatever, and I was getting so heated. And then I put the machine in, I make the coffee, and I'm walking out, and like the coffee's done, I'm walking out, and I'm going to my car, and at that moment I was like, dude, you know what? My whole life I've been so agreeable, and I've been so nice to everybody, and I've been going with that whole like Christian mindset, like trying to be like like humble, like humility. I was like, this isn't humility. This is a different thing. This is standing up for myself. This is like actually having a backbone. I was like, I'm not gonna let him talk to me like that. But I put the coffee in my car. I walked back in there. I was like, hey, don't talk to me like that again. Like that's not cool.
Oh.
And then he was like, and he like freaked out because he didn't expect that from me. Because I've always been agreeable. He was like, wait, what? And I was like, don't talk to me like that, bro. Like you have no right to talk to me like that. Like that was so disrespectful. That was rude. Like don't ever say that to me again. My face. Like you want to step outside? Like I was literally so heated, bro. And then he was like, oh my bad, bro. I didn't mean to like piss you off. And he was like shook about it. And then yeah, like that's where. And then for the next year and a half, I had so many problems with him, bro. I have stories upon stories upon stories. I don't have to get into it right now, but yeah, that was the first turning point for me when I realized like I have to start having a backbone. And it's like not okay to let people step all over me. But yeah, pretty crazy.
That's cool. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Wow, he's gonna hit me with it. That's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That's all good, bro. I've been asking you good questions this whole time, and you're gonna hit me with it. That's crazy when I told the story.
I mean, it was a really well said story. Like,
No, I'm messing with you, bro.
there's no question.
I'm joking.
It's kind of it's a good story.
I'm joking, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's pretty much it for my story. But so I wanted to ask you about life in the Midwest.
Okay.
I feel like we've been asking really
Like, short questions or what?
yeah, like fire
Quick fire.
questions.
Yeah.
But
But you grew up in California your whole life, so like, how different is it? Like, you have to adjust like to that life.
Number one thing that you'll notice once you get to the Midwest, I know a lot of people say this. The people are so nice.
Oh, damn.
So nice.
Southern hospitality.
Midwest hospitality
Oh wait, that's stupid, bro.
is like I don't know. It's life changing. How nice people are. You gain a lot of confidence. I think that's the one thing that helped me kind of become extroverted. Is you just everyone like you're literally standing in line at like Costco or Walmart or Target, any random person could just go up and talk to you like, yo, how's your day, or like stuff like that.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, everyone's so friendly.
That's unique.
It is very unique.
That's not like that here, right?
No, like I was super surprised,
Depends.
and like if you're ever depressed because like you just don't talk to a lot of people in your life, just go to the Midwest, bro. Like actually, like
Wow.
people will start talking about you. People you don't know will care about you. I feel like if you get a house, probably like a bunch of your neighbors are gonna come up to your door like, yo, hi, my name is blah 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 blah. Like they'll introduce yourself to you.
That's super nice.
It's a crazy like environment. Like everyone's super nice. I go to church, instantly welcome at church. There, it's crazy.
You told me it's a very small church there. Huh?
It is a very small church.
Yeah.
I think that also plays a factor.
Everybody knows each other. Probably.
Every single person knows each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how was the Chiefs fan over there? Pat Mahomes.
I mean, I don't know. Like
Are you a football guy? Do you watch?
yeah, a little bit, but I don't feel like a lot of people kind of have a team there. It's like St. Louis, like middle of nowhere. We have a hockey team, which is the Blues. We have a soccer team.
Kansas City Royals. Wait, that's Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, the Chiefs are in Kansas City.
Yeah, no.
We're not Kansas City.
You're St. Louis.
I'm St. Louis.
Yeah.
Kansas City is like 4 hours, 3-hour drive.
Oh, that's far.
So it's kind of far. So like we don't really have like big, I would say like team culture or like sports culture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But like if it's freezing,
Oh yeah, the snow is crazy.
Yeah.
First winter, my mom got me like we had it at my house from before. She's like, yo, you gotta pack this with you when you go to St. Louis. It was a super thin puffer, and I guess it kind of worked for the winter, but this winter was different, bro. It was below zero like multiple times, and I had to buy like a really thick puffer because I was actually dying. I was walking to class shivering. I had 8:30s this semester,
Damn.
which is like super early. Like, don't ever get 8:30s, but like 8:30 in the morning, it was like -4 degrees, and you're walking to class like you're just so cold.
Wait, but how are people so like extroverted and talking to each other? If you're so cold, you're freezing, you're like shivering. How do people are so social? I feel like I'll be pissed off if I'm in that environment. Yeah, I'll be in the.
I mean,
bad mood all the time.
you shiver on your way to class, and once you get into the building, it's just like they have their heater on, and it's like 70 degrees.
Bro, people in California when it rains, it's like don't talk to me. Like
It's the difference in people, bro.
I
Like,
guess. Yeah.
Midwest is super nice. They're so chill.
Describe it in like 3 words. Like the
Like-
Midwest. Like if you can, just 3 words that come to mind when you
The
think
M-
about St. Louis. Cold.
Cold, warm, cold, and like you get like a warm, like it's like home. I guess because I do live there, but it's like warm. It's like home. It's like homey, and I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's just fun. It's just exciting. I would say exciting, warm, like warm feeling, and then like cold.
What did they have accents there?
Accents?
Yeah.
No.
Just like a Missouri accent.
There's some people at my school with accents.
What are they? But is there a Missouri accent?
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't think so.
I don't know why, but I always
Maybe there
there's
is.
not.
I
I
just
always kind of
don't.
assumed there's a Missouri accent.
Oh,
I don't know.
There's a southern accent, like
Let me look it up.
howdy y'all and stuff.
y'all. That's like Texas.
Yeah, that's southern.
Are you
Or like
Are
Tennessee.
you actually from Missouri?
What?
Do you actually go there?
What do you mean? Like, yeah, my
Which
school
is
is
it?
in St. Louis, bro.
Maybe because he's around college students. They're all like
I think
from
you're
out.
lying.
Maybe there is.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know, bro.
I'm joking, bro.
Most
I
of my
feel
school
like-
is not. I think only like 10% of my school is from Missouri.
I feel like there is though. Wait, the output's gonna hit the mic. I can't.
Wait, I'll do it on my phone.
You're saying like there's a Missouri accent?
I feel like there is a Missouri accent.
I mean, it depends. There's like a Midland accent.
It's probably like. Hello. It probably sounds like Canadians.
No, it's basically like the vowels are pronounced clearly, basically, in the Midland accent.
Really?
Yeah, it's like you know how some people pronounce like COT, they pronounce it like cots, like cottable.
I don't think it's true. Like I guess there could be like with like super like foreign people or like I mean like super like suburbs people, but like in the city it's not. It's like pretty normal.
But isn't y'all more common speech over there? Like y'all.
Dude, I had this conversation with a group of my friends. When you like talk to a group of people,
Mm-hmm.
do you say like you guyses or do you say like y'all or like
I say y'all to sound cooler.
No, but I realize when people say, okay, have you realized these 2 words, 40 and horse? It sounds like farty and house, like horse with an A instead of an O. Have you ever noticed that?
Farty?
Like farty, yeah. Like when I'm watching the Chiefs,
oh, that's like the South.
like you see the coach, the Kansas City.
Farty.
Yeah, he says it like that, like
But maybe-
a 40 yard run, like bro. It's
I don't
40.
think I haven't really noticed.
Never
anything.
noticed that.
Nah.
Oh
Maybe he was
Maybe the
born in
older
Texas,
people.
dog.
no, it's like I know it's just like
I haven't
know
really
it's
noticed.
It's an accent, St. Louis.
I haven't really noticed.
40 yard run.
I know some people in my school have like the New York
It's a New
Accent.
York accent. Hey, I'm walking here.
and like some of them have the Bay accent.
Yeah.
They just sound
There's
like
a Bay accent. Maybe I don't notice it. There's a Bay accent.
the Bay accent is
The Bay accent?
You just sound like you're just so much smarter than everyone else.
No. Wait.
Or at least
There's a Bay accent?
All my friends are
there
from
is a Bay
Oakland.
accent.
I don't notice it.
I don't think there is, dude.
The Bay, San Fran.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
What's the accent sound like?
Okay, go give us a.
I can't do it. I actually can't do it.
What kind of accents can you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm not good with accents. It's
Yeah,
like
you are,
British
man.
or something. I don't know.
Okay, do British.
I could do Indian.
Okay, do Indian.
Better.
Wait. Okay. This. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how it's gonna sound.
What school do you go to again?
Better.
I got what? That's like Asian, bro.
What school you go to? Better.
That's like Asian, bro. What's up, beta? Beta.
There you go.
Beta. Where have you been going today?
Oh, see, that's good. That's good.
That's not bad.
Beta. I go to wash you.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So what is it called?
Wash you.
Washu. You heard it first. He's racist.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of Indian friends.
Indian accent and said what school he went.
I have a lot of, I have a lot of Indian friends, bro. I mean, like, I swear. I love Indians.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Yo, chill.
Bro.
That's it, bro. That's cool though, dude. So what are you planning on break? Like, do you have anything planned? Like, you only have like a week or two, right?
For this break?
Yeah.
Duh, I'm leaving Saturday.
Oh wow.
I leave
So
in
do you feel like you got everything done that you wanted to get
3
done?
days. Dude, I had no plans for this break other than I have like 2 projects. One of my classes wants me to make like a website to like put a personal brand and like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you have experience with websites, huh?
So I was gonna make that as a website, or like make a personal website for me that'll also help me like land internships or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one, I have another class that has a project that's like, I think we have to make like a like a calendar website where you make it this is a calendar, and I don't know, you sign in, you put something on the calendar, and then it like notifies you when you have to do it.
Yeah, I've always had this question for web designers, like website designers. What's the difference between using like why can't I just use Wix? Like,
So
okay, so tell me, I know it's a stupid question, but like why can't people just use Wix? Like, why do you need a website designer?
Well, so the class that wants me to make the personal website recommends using Wix because it's a business class.
So it's a portfolio website.
Yeah.
Okay, I've done one of those.
I don't know. I know how to code websites. I like have my own, but I just need to like add more, and I want to make it like look better.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you get more like customization
Oh, okay.
when you make it your own, just like from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Because Wix is more drag and drop.
Yeah, it's all drag
It's
and
like a
drop. So you
template.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Dude, it's
literally
so
don't have.
Actually, it's really annoying.
Really, I've never used it. So I
Wait,
don't know.
Wix?
Yeah, I've never used it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's actually really annoying. Like, it just like it tells you put it in between borders, and then you try to put it like in the borders, and then you switch to another format, like use on your phone or iPad, and it just looks so messed up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's never happy. Like it gave me hell one time.
Use
But
Squarespace.
Squarespace is easier.
Yeah. Or GoDaddy. So easy.
GoDaddy. Those
Yeah.
are domains though.
Oh yeah, those are the
No,
domains.
no,
That's where you buy the domain.
No,
bro.
they're domains, but they also you can. Build
Oh
websites on
yeah,
there.
yeah. You could.
But
think.
it's
I
much
don't think you
simpler.
make websites with Squarespace.
You can. I made one before.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not.
I think
But
you
yeah,
can.
you can. They let you host domains. They let you build websites. Yeah. But honestly, what's the difference when you actually code it yourself? You have more. You can control more.
Bro, I
Yeah,
could
you're
put tokens on that. Do my class projects. You know how like you go on it's called cookies. Do you know how
Cookie clicker.
you know
No,
how when you go on a
cookies,
website and they're
cookies
like
tracks your
accept
information.
these
Yeah,
accept
yeah.
these cookies.
I say reject every time.
Dude, I'll have to learn how to do that. I'm learning how to do that right now in a class.
Wait, what does it do though? Like actually,
It
Just
it
takes
tracks like
saves your information, right?
no, you always like if you have a login page, I always have your information.
My bad, bro. I'm not a website developer.
I think cookies is like it tells you where you click, like what stuff is getting clicked on, so you get like better analysis of like what's being used on the website. Like a lot of people just instantly go to this and click on this.
Oh, so when you accept cookies,
Don't quote me on this.
You're providing information to that website and what you're clicking on.
Don't quote me on this.
Oh.
Don't I actually I have not started that
But why
project.
is saved on my computer? Like, why do I have to clear my cookies or my cache?
no, cache is different than cookies.
Oh, I don't.
Cache
Wait,
is
don't
your
quote me on
stored
this.
stored information in the
On
in
the
RAM,
website.
on the RAM. Yeah. No, it's on your browser. Like your passwords. all
You guys
saved.
sound like nerds, bro.
No, that's what.
You're
cache
the
is.
one who's a website data scientist guru guy.
Chillax.
Business,
But that's your
Mr.
major.
Extroverted, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, okay.
I haven't done the project yet, so I wouldn't know right now.
Okay, so you have a new task now. Okay, you gotta redesign the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hone this down because
That's such a vague
I know
question,
it's a vague.
bro.
I know it's a vague question. Okay, I know it's a really really dumb question. But I think we should. No, I'm joking, bro. Let's try to hone it down a little bit. Okay, what we mean by redesign the internet. Okay, so Google runs in a certain way. You look up information, right?
Yeah.
And then that information is sent to like a database, and it shows you all the things that have keywords in it, right?
Yeah.
The list of websites that have those
Wait,
keywords.
have you used? Do you know about Arc?
No, what's that?
Instead of it's I don't know what it's called. It's like a browser kind of thing. Instead of Chrome, like there's something called Arc.
I've used Brave. Is it like one of those?
I don't know. It's like Edge, like Microsoft Edge.
Arc browser. It's a type of browser.
Chrome. It's called Arc. It's just ARC browser. That one, I think it uses like AI, and whenever you type something in, it uses AI to like give you the best articles or like what you need. It gives you like the most relevant information.
So like actually uses critical thinking.
Yeah.
To pull up the best.
A lot of my friends use it. I need to look
cool.
into it. I haven't looked into it a lot. It's apparently it's like pretty chill, like pretty unique.
It's pretty chill.
Pretty chill. It has like AI features too, so like you could ask it.
Okay, dude, actually check this out. This looks pretty cool.
I think you can click on like an article and you could ask it to like summarize it for you and stuff.
Wow. So it's just like an AI internet.
Yeah, it's like AI integrated with browsing the internet.
That's really cool. Okay. Okay, so back to the question. What could you change? So there's a certain way that the internet runs, right? Come on.
Is that not a good answer? Just use Arc?
No. You have to redesign it. You have to come up with a new way, right? So this is the system that we have now, right? The user inputs something, whatever, right? And then we sell our data to all these companies. They take that data and then they give it to people who want to advertise to us.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason that's why the internet's free is because
you're the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
If something's free, you're the one that's being
If we
sold.
paid $10 a month for the internet, no one would have to collect data.
Yeah.
Only one company would get that $10 every month, and they would protect us from all the data crap. But because we want it to be free,
Just to make money off you somehow.
that's the downside. So I give you a couple things to think about there. The search engine.
I have no idea, bro.
ads.
What about the algorithm? You know, it's psychology based. How they're trying to keep you on there. They're trying to track your feeds. If I talk about like something about my dog, I see like dog food advertisements, like things like that.
Dude. Bro, that's not what CS is like. I just learned how to code, bro. Like,
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Okay,
bro.
but back to dude. Honestly, what do you guys? Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say like I hate the fake loading circles on the internet. Like, can you remove that?
The loading circles?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you want it to do? What if it needs time? It's giving you information that is
It
like
takes too
collecting
long.
The
energy.
fake loading circle.
Yeah, because sometimes it just loads forever, like for no reason. Like it doesn't give you like a percentage or anything.
Oh.
It's just loading and loading and loading.
Wait, you know what I would add? You know how like you have bookmarks
Yeah.
on your browser?
Yeah.
And you know like sometimes like there's got to be a way. Oh, but I don't know if this would work. Like I think there's got to be a way to like download your bookmarks cuz like if you're like in an airplane or something and you have no Wi-Fi, like I don't know, at least use the internet somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I like could bookmark like 3 websites that I want to use while I'm on a flight, like, and you just download them instead of like keeping them on.
Oh, so that's what you would add. Downloading
Ooh,
websites.
Wait, I just thought of an idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
It
Yeah.
is really good. I thought of another idea.
But I don't know how that works.
That makes sense. You just download it at that time.
Yeah.
All the information from that website.
But I don't know if that would be like too big. I don't know. There's a lot of there's obviously
like
a
it
reason why
wouldn't.
it's already not made.
Websites aren't that much. Like
No,
not that much space.
Yeah, they're not. They're like megabits, not even.
Yeah.
Megabytes.
Megabytes, yeah.
Maybe. There's
Wait.
got to be a reason why it's already not made, bro. Like, there's no way no one has thought of downloading a website so then you could use it offline. Like, you know how you download songs like to like listen to on the airplane?
Wait. You know, there's a feature on Google Docs that you could use it offline.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
But I think what that does, it just lets you type it. It saves it to the internet.
It doesn't save
then-
it to anything. It just saves it to your
No.
computer, and then once you connect to the
Yeah,
internet,
it
it saves
uploads
to
it.
Yeah. So it saves it on your like
on your computer.
computer, yeah. Wait, but I got a like very interesting idea about how to improve the internet, like for sure, for real. You know how your your iPhone now you can do like shortcuts and you can like manually like code your phone to like run certain a task, right?
Yeah.
Why can't I do that on the internet? Like, why can't they give me block codes and say if I
Well, what would you
open-
do that for?
like say like if I just program and say if I open study music in the background on Google Docs, then perform this task, give me a timer here, give me this here, like something like that. I think that'd be useful. Like I can code the internet to do what I want it to do.
You know, I think the iPhone has that. They have
do,
those
yeah.
shortcuts, right?
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
like, can we have shortcuts on the internet? Is that a thing? Can you do that?
I think it's about the.
I don't because you could access the same website on like different things. Like you could use Chrome, you could use Google Edge, you could use Arc.
No, I'm saying
Right.
what if Chrome builds a feature where I
Yeah,
can do
it'd
something
have
like
to be
shortcuts.
something like on Chrome itself,
Yeah,
and it would only work on Chrome, so it wouldn't work on like Arc. It wouldn't work on Google Edge.
yeah, I'm fine with that.
But there's shortcuts on Mac.
Yeah, but say like do that on the browser.
Why does it have to be on the browser? You said play music, Spotify,
Yeah,
and then Chrome.
because sometimes on the browser, like I don't want to manually like open a bunch of these tabs, or if I'm like doing math, I just want this YouTube video to open up. I want like the AI to like help me if I'm struggling on a problem. I want it to like run all this stuff. I don't want to keep just manually saving the tabs or whatever. I just want it to run a command. Like I give a command like whenever I'm doing this, just do this. You know.
Mhm.
I think that's a good idea. Like sure, I think
I think it's a good idea.
my
Yeah.
phone. I love it on my phone.
I'm just trying to find a solution for you.
Yeah.
But that's a good
Put it
idea.
on Chrome. Hey, Google, if you're watching this, that's a good idea. Just let me make some shortcuts. every
Google's
time I
definitely
open.
not watching this.
They're listening to our conversations right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Susan from YouTube. Whatever her name is. All right. Cool. Okay, so you would add downloading websites.
Yeah, I think that would be my answer.
That's pretty cool, dude. If there was one thing you would change about your life
My life
that occurred in the past, what would you change?
that
Do you have
occurred.
any-
Oh, like any regret,
Yeah.
but that's low-key tough. I mean, there's one I always had when I was like a little kid. I was like super scrawny, and so when I tried out for basketball, like for my high school, I didn't make the team. Even though I think I was like more skilled, I was just like I just get bodied like super easily.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if I just like didn't grow up as a twig and like had some muscle mass like growing up or something, one, it would help with confidence, would help me like get on basketball. I would love to be playing basketball like for like D3 or something right now. Like I still play like in my free time, and I want to join like my school's club basketball team this upcoming semester. So yeah, we'll see.
Did that make the Jordan complex in you? You got kicked off of your basketball team, and then that flipped the switch in you. Though.
I mean, I got kicked off, and then I like started grinding. I joined an AAU team. That was like my freshman year, and then I was like working super hard. I was in track as well, but then I like overworked, and I got shin splints.
Oh, I hate shin splints. But you have to do heel walks. That's what
It's been with me for like 4 years, bro. Like I think it's
no, you can
just
strengthen your shins.
it's a full-time thing. I don't know.
That's what my coach told me, and he would make us do heel walks for like 15 minutes straight, like beginning of practice heel walks.
That's crazy.
How tall are you?
Dude. Okay. I also didn't grow. I think another thing, dude. I went to Troy. Troy's like super sweaty. You just don't get sleep. I was getting like 6 hours of sleep every day
In high school, that's
in
crazy.
high school. So I came in my freshman year. I was I think 5'8", and I graduated like 5'10". I only grew 2 inches the 4 years.
Jeez, man.
It was not good. Like I low-key.
I had the same issue. Yeah, I was the tallest guy in middle school.
Yeah, I was the tallest guy in middle school.
I was like this height in middle school, and I thought I'd be growing and growing, but I never grew.
You just never grow.
Yeah. And like freshman year, I come in and playing soccer, the biggest guy out there. Everybody's scared of me. And then when I come to senior year, like everybody caught up to me.
Yeah.
Like weird.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same page, boys. I don't think I've grown since like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
Like I've been the same height for a pretty long time. Actually, not probably not. I probably stopped growing at like junior, senior year of high school. But
Is this like an Egyptian thing? Cause like,
I don't know.
cause
No,
I feel like
no. There's I know some dudes
for
that
real that keep going.
we're my Coptic League team.
Oh.
That are
My friend
going hella.
he freshman year of high school he was 6'4", and then he stayed that his whole time.
Oh, that's fine, bro.
I wouldn't complain, but I'm saying like I feel like for us we just we stopped growing early. I don't know why.
I don't know.
So you were scrawny when you were younger, and you didn't make the basketball team?
Yeah, and then COVID hit. Like, I was grinding out.
Oh my god.
COVID.
Yeah, I was AAU team. I got upgraded to like the highest team in my AAU team, team.
Yeah.
And then right when I was about to play the first game for the gold team, like that's the top team, COVID hit, and it was canceled.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was just like, oh, dude, I had a crazy COVID. I was I don't know. I stopped playing basketball. I went to try it again next year. Everyone was horrible, but I still didn't make the team. I was still scrawny. But during COVID, bro, I started grinding Rocket League. Dude,
I actually started getting back into it too. Go ahead.
I got all the way to like Grand Champ.
Wow.
I was like top 2% in the world
What?
in Rocket League.
Oh my god, bro! I gotta play with you.
I'm so bad right now, dude. I was playing last winter break, just to like nostalgia, all the memories, and I was stuck in Diamond.
Oh.
I only played for like 1 day or 2 days, bro. It's a waste of time. I don't play video games anymore.
Yeah, dude.
So
I started getting into it.
again?
Yeah, like last week.
That's crazy.
It's so
Say
fun.
Witcher 3?
Oh, Witcher 3 and Rocket League, honestly. But only because my friends were playing. I was gonna say my boys.
My boys,
The
the
boys.
boys.
Dude, I used to have friends that were like playing in the tourneys, like global tournaments
Like
in
esports
Rocket
and
League.
stuff.
They were like top 1,000 in the world.
Bro, how many hours do you have to grind that
They had-
game
they
to
had,
get
like,
there?
The lowest I know of someone that was like top 1,000, they're like 3,000, 4,000 hours.
In a year? Or
Oh no, it was like full time, like lifetime.
oh, lifetime. I was like, bro.
I was pretty bad. I had over 1,000. I was
Over
like
1,000 hours?
I was like 1.5.
I mean, yeah, during COVID, we didn't do anything.
How many days is that?
Dude, I calculated it. It's like 2 months. I wasted 2 months of my life playing a video game.
That's wild, bro.
It's pretty bad.
I think the most I have is like GTA 5, and that's like 600 hours.
Yeah. Dude, I was,
That's a month.
and I started playing during COVID.
Damn.
Like my first time playing was during COVID. It was bad.
Wow.
I used to.
to be fair, not everybody was playing. No, you're
Yeah.
I used to
I
play
was-
during
good, bro.
during school, bro. I used to play during school.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. I had my Zoom on and I'll be playing. Like,
COVID.
Yeah, exactly.
COVID was actually was lit, but it was also miserable.
Yeah.
it was like the ultimate brain rot.
It was so fun, bro. Do you guys remember that 2 week period where everything was shut down? No school,
Oh yeah.
no work, no gas, no nothing, no driving, nothing.
Yeah.
2
yeah.
weeks. That
Yeah.
was so fun. All I did was wake up and play Animal Crossing and went back to sleep. That's it. Wake up, Animal Crossing, sleep.
Yeah.
Like for 2 weeks straight. It was fun, but then I started wanting to die after like the third week.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, okay, this kind of, you guys, this is a joke, right? Like, can I go back to normal?
Dude,
Like, I
dude,
wanted to go see my friends.
those 2 weeks were fine, and that's why I was on an AAU basketball team. They started having like Zoom practices.
Oh man.
You just go in your garage. You have a basketball. You go in your garage and you just start dribbling.
Oh wow.
It was.
Yeah,
it
there were
was
a lot of
crazy.
those. Honestly, I'm so
Yeah.
glad it's over now.
Hey, what do you feel about Oxford naming brain rot as the word of the year?
Oh yeah, I saw
You
that.
saw that? You think it relates to us?
I mean,
I
I
saw
guess.
It's the most used word in 2024. How do
No,
you feel?
not most used.
Like one of the most like slang used words.
Yeah, brain rot.
You know, I gotta be real with you. I feel like that word was
Be real?
kind of.
Like the app, B-roll?
But that fell off in like 20,
I'm just kidding.
2023.
B-roll, I miss B-roll. I deleted it though.
I
got over it.
I have friends that still use it.
But it was like a hype.
No, but yeah, okay. So back to brain rot. I think brain rot got hijacked. I think brain rot used to be a very very specific thing, right? Brain rot used to be like you want to see what real brain rot is? I'll show you. Brain rot is like literal nonsense videos of like I can't even explain it, bro.
Oh,
can't,
I know what you're talking
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking
But a big one was like the Ohio meme. Skibbity toilet. Like Skibbity toilet came later. I was on brain rot before Skibbity toilet. I knew brain rot before it got
I
big.
did too.
Brain rot used to be like Ohio. That Hispanic guy, you know, the king of Ohio. The audio that goes, shoot, at this point I should pull up a video, but
You
basically,
can't play it.
no, I can.
Who's the king of Ohio?
Yeah, it's not copyrighted.
Oh,
King-
like because you can.
Look up King of Ohio.
The king.
Okay, it used to be a very specific type of meme. Like brain rot used to be a very
Because
specific.
your computer, you can't play music out of your computer. Right.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Who's the king of Ohio? This guy?
Here, could I play it on yours?
This guy?
Yes, that's the King of Ohio.
What? Who's that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. No one knows what real brain rot is, bro. We had the King of Ohio, which is
Dude, I was trying. I'm not.
he's a TikToker that would just make food videos, right? That's the original brain rot.
Oh,
And
the video's unavailable. I don't know.
and if my Instagram was working, I'd show you guys some actual real brain rot.
Well, I don't
No,
know.
I don't- I
I'm
don't-
not
I'm
trying
not
to see
checking
some
brain
brain
rot,
rot,
bro.
bro.
Okay, but anyway,
Nah.
it got hijacked, and now it means like skibbity toilet, which is fine, but I don't think that's real. Like that's not a real OG brain rot. The real OG brain rot, you'd be sitting there being like what am I like? This is
That's
psychotic. Like this is literal nonsense.
Yeah.
Like one clip will be a horse on like it'll be a horse on a balcony, and then the next clip will be like a midget like falling over, and then the next clip will be like Kanye West, but instead of like Kanye West, it's just like his face on a minion from like Minions, like the movie,
like the guru.
right? And it'll be like him like doing a boat, and then the next clip will be like a guy like eating 10 hot dogs, right? And like it would be like that's brain rot.
Yeah.
That's the original. Sorry, I went on a completely different tangent, but yeah, that's how I feel about brain rot being the word of the year.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm just tired of all these kids that use all these slang words. They're just annoying. Riz, and like,
Tired of all these kids, bro. You're 19.
Bro, I'm not. Bro, I see my little sister. She's like 10 years old, and like I see her
Fair enough.
how she's on those freaking TikTok and stuff. Like, bro, like somebody take these phones away from these kids.
Dude, I recently, I never used TikTok in my life.
Really?
I had it on my phone. People used to send me stuff on like TikTok, but like I probably don't have like more than like 10 hours in my life on TikTok.
That's good, dude.
Respect.
And I recently, dude, I don't know. I recently deleted Instagram, and I did it like at the start of the semester. Life changing.
It is.
Like actually life changing. Like, I don't know. I guess you don't see other people.
It is.
Like really something clicked for me this semester, bro. I've been the most social person I've ever been.
High five.
Thank you, bro.
Sir.
No, but that's actually really good. It does make you more social.
It makes you a lot more confident,
It does.
and you start talking to people.
Yeah, dude, 100%. I think it's because like you're not constantly seeing what other people,
what
are,
other
doing
people are doing.
and what you don't have, and that
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
not in this place, and that you're not getting this stuff, and you don't have the fact that you don't have a girlfriend. Like you're not reminded of that every 5 seconds, right?
I don't know about that
Yeah.
When
girlfriend
you don't have
part.
Instagram. No, I mean, dude, it's okay. You could be vulnerable. Okay, we all want to fall in love.
Yeah.
We all want to fall in love. It's okay. I'm here.
Oh no.
Have you seen that meme?
No,
Okay.
I don't have to. I have Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
I have
No,
nothing.
but okay, what I'm saying is, you always see other people doing stuff, and you have to get that reminder all the time.
Yeah.
When you don't have social media, it's good.
Yeah.
I tried to delete it, and then for the podcast, I got it
Yeah,
back.
me too, bro.
What if we just delete it? What if we only had the Stay Humble podcast profile? But then you start scrolling, and then you're like, oh wait, like let me just switch the profile.
Yeah, and then,
Bruh.
It's hard, dude. It's hard.
Yeah. It is, dude. Now I low-key be dude. Okay. So I deleted. The first time I deleted everything. My number one thing on my phone.
I already knew what you were gonna say.
What are you gonna say?
You started scrolling YouTube Shorts.
No, I deleted YouTube. I deleted YouTube.
Dude,
on
that's
my,
what I always go into too.
I deleted YouTube off my phone too.
Wow, that's a hard one.
I can't delete
I
YouTube.
can't delete YouTube, bro.
Yeah,
YouTube is TV for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, that's-
I just use it on my Mac. Like if I'm using YouTube, I just go on my Mac. Like what do you need on your phone?
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts.
And for the analytics too.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, I deleted all my like social media, and I start getting addicted to Brawl Stars.
Brawl Stars?
Brawl Stars.
The game on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was like super hard to get rid of that. I don't know. I guess games like
You know what? That's better than social media.
no, but like you're still wasting your time. Like that's the whole reason I deleted Instagram was like I'm wasting too much time.
You like doom scrolling.
Yeah, but there's games that like you can improve your critical thinking.
I don't know. I played Brawl Stars, and then I think games are like
It
okay.
is true though. Yeah.
I think games are like okay. Like I was
I think
playing it, and
they're
then
better.
you just rage quit. Like I got so mad at the game, I just like stopped playing, and now I just don't. Now my number one use thing is LinkedIn, bro.
LinkedIn.
That's so dead.
What do you be doing on LinkedIn, bro?
Bro, that's my
Dude.
new social media.
LinkedIn
Like
is
looking at internships.
LinkedIn's kind of fire, bro. LinkedIn is low key kind of fire.
Dude, I follow like the NBA on there. Like sometimes they show like highlights of
Oh,
the games.
okay.
It's pretty cool.
So that's your social media.
That's my social media's LinkedIn.
LinkedIn's pretty fire. Did you guys know that more and more couples are like actually getting together on LinkedIn? Like
no way.
people are actually starting to use LinkedIn as a dating app. I think this is a stat.
Well, because you can see like what they do for work. So yeah.
Dude, it kind of works, bro. It kind of works.
Yo, you can see that 6 figures
Salary.
work position,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, let me slide in. You start off with like, yo, I see you work for Amazon. I was really interested. Do you wanna talk for like I was hoping to talk, you know, one on one for like an hour just to get to know about what you do at Amazon and stuff.
Yeah, do you want to network?
That is so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Let me try to find that stat. It says,
Hottest new dating site, LinkedIn.
oh my god, bro. I love when news sites try to charge you for their crap that no one's gonna read anyway.
Yeah.
You are dying. You are dying. No one reads newspapers anymore. Just give it to us for free and try to take a little bit of money where you can.
Just put some ads on the website.
Yeah, you're done. Just put some ads. You're done. You're gonna die. You know, on my campus, there's a guy. I feel so bad. New York Times. There's this guy sitting there on a table, right? And then he'd be like, "Come here, come here." Like, and he'd be like, "What?" And he'll be like, "I'll give you $5 just to subscribe to our news." $5 cash. He literally pulls out $5 out of his pocket, puts it in your hand. Subscribe to New York Times.
That's crazy.
And that's all you have to do. And I was like, okay. And he's like, $8 a month.
Oh hell no.
And I'm like, so what? So I could forget and then you guys can make money? Is that what you're doing? He's like, no, you're getting value. It's the New York Times, sir. So you want me to get a physical print? And he's like, oh no, it's online, whatever. I'm like, dude, get out of here, bro. He's trying to give me $5. Crazy. He thought that would work. He tried to trick.
Give you $5 so you can spend
students.
$8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I can't find it.
Yeah, but like that stat that well, I saw a stat that says like if you're 35 to 40, you're more likely to find love on LinkedIn.
Maybe it's that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
the one
Along
you're
those
referring to.
lines.
I don't know the percentage.
I don't remember either.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it somewhere. Anyway.
but I think you get it like after 35, you get to that age where you're just trying to meet people in the workspace.
35 is crazy.
But that's true though.
Yeah.